Hey guys, it's Kevin, State & Co Truck Insurance. In today's video, I would like to review one of our newest insurance carriers, trucking insurance carriers that we added, Great West Casualty Insurance Company, because we've been getting a lot of questions from existing and new clients about, hey, I'm getting quotes with Progressive, Berkshire, Canal Insurance. What about Great West? They're very selective, and not every agent, not even every trucking agent has access to Great West. They do not work directly with the retail clients, which means you cannot call Great West like you can call Progressive, for example, and you can request a quote online. So you have to, first of all, you have to find an agent that does business with Great West. And once you find that agent, then yes, they can quote and run that Great West quote for you. And yes, they're very competitive. Not everybody qualifies for their programs. And I'll just go over a few of their key requirements. So they will actually insure and write policies for new ventures. So if you have a brand new DOT number and MC number and just starting in this business, yes, Great West can quote you, but their main condition, main requirement that the owner slash driver has to have at least a 2-year CDL experience. So in other words, if you're brand new in this business and just got a 2-month CDL, probably, the only option you will have is Progressive. But if you've been in this industry for a while, you've been driving for, let's say, one of those, big trucking companies like Old Dominion, and then just decided to go on your own and become an owner operator and have a 10-year CDL experience, then yes, Great West can be a perfect option for you. So as long as the owner operator is the owner and the driver, starting with one unit, they'll quote you. They will need the last 4 numbers of your social. They do what it's called a soft credit check. It does not take any points or, it doesn't even show up on your credit history, but it's one of the conditions where Great West needs that information to get you their competitive quotes. And, there's no restrictions when it comes to the age of equipment. So trucks, trailers, it can be, more than 10, more than 20 years old. Commodities, they will insure, general freight, dry van, reefer, flatbed, car haulers, although no new venture car haulers and no new venture hot shots or box trucks. This program for new ventures, comes strictly for semis. And then price wise, new ventures, of course, going to be, slightly higher than, somebody that's been in business for, let's say a decade. And price wise, new ventures, I'm seeing, $15,000 to $20,000 per year, complete package for one truck, $1 million liability, 100,000 cargo, physical damage. Again, the price can fluctuate depending on value, also depending on your credit score, because like I mentioned, they do what it's called a soft credit check. Their policies, they're very generous. They all come with additions such as hired and non-owned auto endorsements, which means if you have a rental truck or you just bought a truck for a few days, don't even have to add it on the policy yet. If it's just something short term, it's automatically covered. Or if you just bought a truck and need to bring home and only 3 days later you call your insurance agent to add that truck is already covered on the policy automatically. They also have no mile radius restrictions like some other insurance companies. They'll say it's up to 500 miles, up to 1,000 miles, or they'll pick like a region. Let's say you're in the Southwest, Southeast, Midwest, Great West. If you're approved, it means you can go anywhere all over 48 states. So no mileage restrictions. They don't charge for any additional insureds. So your lien holders for the leased equipment or the finance companies that need to be listed as additional insureds, many other insurance companies will charge either couple $100 for additional insured designation. Great West doesn't charge for that. And like I said, with the hired and non-owned auto endorsement, You can also have the UIIA, which would be a blanket endorsement for all those equipment providers. And yes, they do offer UIIA, which is the intermodular interchange trailer, for those trailers that being picked up from ports. So that's the liability aspect. Physical damage, very competitive deductibles, $500,000. Cargo, they do offer up to $10,000 in pollution cleanup, and they also have options to increase limits available for specific shippers or commodities, depending case by case. Easy to work with, great customer service. Like I said, not everybody qualifies. When it comes to experience, established truckers, the safety scores, the DOT inspections come into place, and very important when rating those Great West policies. And for experienced owner operators, I've seen $8,000-9,000 per truck, in some cases $6,000-7,000 per truck per year. 6-7 would be if it does not include physical damage. So yep, if you're looking for quote from a Great West, give us a call, let us know. We'll be more than happy to quote you. Lately we've been placing a ton of business with them, and that's all I have for today. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.